So this is a film for Willie that tools, models and carriages. This is his other channel. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit on it. There we are. Just watch this for a minute. He wanted to know what vehicle was this. It had a Welsh flag on it, he says. He wanted to know, and instantly I knew, because Em's dad had one. Yeah. And I think my mother had one as well, you know. Yeah. And it was Roots, then became Hillman, or did Hillman become Roots? And then it became Chrysler, didn't it? So I knew what it was instantly. These sort of questions you know straight away, don't you? But then what I enjoy about it all is actually going to search through the books and finding them. And part of enjoying the books and knowing, you know what you know. Now you've got to go and find it, haven't you? And like I say, I've got hundreds of books, and you'll see that in a minute. Let's just first of all have a look at this. Somebody's put a nice set of white wall tyres on it. He wasn't sure of the flagging of it. Obviously, somebody's bought it and put their own flag. You can change emblems and on a car, won't it? But that's what was on it. So it must have been an import from somewhere or whatever. It had a dragon sticker on it. So yeah, so that was the question. So we're about to try and answer the question. What car is it? Yeah. Oh, Cortina Mark II. That was a what was the sports version of it? 16E, that was. So we're about to go in the attic and we're about to find an answer for Willie about a vehicle, but you're also going to find out the answer why Debbie goes mad at me, because the attic is full. The room that is now the office was full, absolutely full of books. It was my own personal library. If I'd been banished to the attic, and it's all in boxes up here, so let's go and have a look what we can find. On the internet is fine, but you can't beat finding the actual item in an actual book. So come on, let's go see if we can find boxes up here. This is what I'm looking for particularly, is on four wheels. And this, the world of automobiles, was basically an on four wheels, was another series of the on four wheels. If you see these, I've got the whole collection. I've got the whole collection of these. So let's have a look. We're looking for the Hillman Hunter. Here we are. See, Willie? That was an Austin A35. Yeah, Austin. It was an A35. Let's have a look. Left top and to bottom. Top to bottom. Blah, 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 blah. A40 to the... Oh, the A30. That is the A30, look. In 1952. That's a 1952-ish car with the announcement of the A30. You see, and what they'd done, they turned the back into a... They turned the back, you see, the grille and the proper little bulbous little car. An Austin. So Austin, and then it Rover, and then it was Austin Rover, and then it became BL. I'll show you the family tree of British Leyland, BL, how it became BL. All petrol heads were familiar, but when I said the word Alec Issigonis is the guy that invented the engine, which invented basically the front wheel drive. Without the front wheel drive, this is the Mini is the Model T Ford of the front wheel drive. Look, this is what we were looking at. Obviously that's a Mini Clubman, a lot older, but here is the you know, the Mini that we were looking at, and this is telling us the story of who's who. Issigonis, Alec Issigonis, the designer of the Mini. Yeah, these books are absolutely, you can, let me just, I haven't found what I'm looking for yet, but let me just, they go in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to float, you can just flick through them, and I'm looking for the right letter of what they're doing. Look, hold on, we're in L at the moment, so we've got Lancia. Lancia Fluvia, let's find that. These sort of books are fantastic because you can go through and, you know, look at the history and look at the picture. What I like is the pictures of all the cars. These are all disappeared, all these things now. You try and find these cars to identify them. Yeah? So we've been stopped by a call of nature. You called down, Debbie, didn't you? Look, here is the pigeon. It's out of its nest. This is the point where the mother's been encouraging it to fly. This is fledging. Is it fledging? Is that what it's called? And what's it been doing, Deb? Explain.
Well, it started off, it was on the edge of that bush. And it was flapping its wings, and the mother was on the fence calling it, making, you know, squawking at it. And then it sort of fell down and landed there, and the mother went down and was sitting by the side of it, and then the little baby was on the top of it, top of the mother's back. And I was like, well, they can't fly off like that. And then the mother was putting her wings out and flapping, and then the baby was flapping. I was like, oh, it's like she's showing it. This is what you got to do: flap your wings. And now the baby got off then and went by the side, and she still squawked at it. And then the mother's flown off because she saw you. But
I was upstairs in the window.
She won't be far because she's probably trying to make this. I mean, it's a hideous looking bird, isn't it?
But let nature do its thing. We've lost one, haven't we? We've lost one. Well, not so many. Were the weekend, wasn't it?
Last weekend, yeah. It was.
So one nearly made it to this stage, but was thrown out. Was pecked on his head when he.
To be honest, I thought it was well gone. He'd obviously moved out of the nest and had moved along a bit.
So here is the pigeon.
But it ain't going very far.
Pigeon training. We've seen pigeon training before, haven't we?
Yeah, but
We saw one last time.
we thought it saw it actually fly off. This one's sort of stuck there now.
We haven't been this close to it. We're just inside the doors. So at the moment.
I'll shut the back door, stop Charlie going out, because Charlie will run straight over to it.
Oh yeah, want to know what's going on. So you'll eventually get encouraged and called, and he'll fly. So we stopped for a call of nature, have we?
Sometimes she sits on that post, doesn't she?
So you're going to leave me to carry on in the attic now?
As long as you don't make a mess and you put it all back in there.
Right. So we've stopped for a call of nature.
You think it's ugly though?
So Willie, this is the car that you were asking about. I thought Chrysler, but it was Roots first, wasn't it? Vauxhall became Roots became Chrysler. Chrysler became Vauxhall, didn't they? Here's the imp. Look, here it is. This is that Hillman being made. Look, here it is. Look, can you see it? There. Above Roots, Coventry, in the Dunsmore factory at Coventry, we used to produce the engines. assembly plant, yeah. Let's have a look. It was the rear mounted. Let's find out what the roots called it. It was a Hillman Hunter, and it was a Minx, wasn't it? But Roots had a version of it as well. Here it is. Where does this say about Chrysler Arrow bodied? Yeah, it's not a Chrysler Arrow. I'll find another one. It was a Hillman. It was a Hillman Minx. Hillman Hunter. And a Super Minx, wasn't it? Because the Hillman, this is the Roots became Hillman. But there it is, look. That's the car that you were looking at. Very square, isn't it? Yeah. Let's have a look. Produced of Hillman Minx. Right, hold on. Where are we? We've got it now. Early in 1956, Roots Motors purchased Singer Motors. Ironically enough, of the manufacturer, first production of the Hillman Minx model continued with the restriction of the factory in 1949 versions. See? So that's what it is. And there is the Hillman Minx coming off. One model was called, I'm sure one was called a Hillman Hunter, the other one a Hillman Minx. Anyway, let's keep digging. Yeah, I got their collection of on two wheels as well. Let's keep looking. I've also got a full set of On the Road, which is sort of the repair manual type of thing, bit more magazine-y type, bits of everything, bit more orientated. We'll have a look, see if we can. Oh, Sunbeam. Look, we should find the Hillman in this. Let's see what we can look for. So, and this index is for the first 14 weeks parts of volume 1, right? And let me tell you how many volumes there are. But they're stuffed so full of information. Hold on, here we are, look. They came in volumes, and that was volume 10. Yeah. And these are the index. Part 1, 140 parts in that one. And this is 139 in this one. What's in that one? Hold on. Then I've got another whole full set of car care. So we've been through a few boxes yet. I'm trying to find the, I do like the encyclopedias. Hold on. It's not in there. This is more all of the motorcycle books. Every time I went, I used to pick some sort of book up somewhere, somehow. BMWs. I've got every book, although they did make lots and lots of those sort of books. That one might be interesting. No, motorcycles of the 70s. Yeah, motorbikes of the 70s. I'm just going to flick through these so that Drive Bonnie, yeah, just so we don't get too many, we don't get distracted too much on our mission. We're not here to look at bikes today. Hold on, there we are. What's that? That's a Suzuki GS. Yeah, Suzuki GS there. The Suzuki's Wankel engine. Yeah, the GT750. Yeah, the Kettle. Yeah. Norton Commando. Guzzi Le Mans. Yeah. What was that? Lavera Jota, was it? Yeah, Laverda, not the Jota. We should find the Jota in here somewhere. Laverda 750. Hold on. What was this one? Oh yeah, the Said Thou. Kawasaki Said 1000. Another Kawasaki 650. The original Goldwing. Oh, look at this. That'd be with all the testing and the write-ups and that all on it. Holding Honda Goldwing GL 1100, the original one. Here we are, the Honda Zen50 F2. This one, look, yeah, F2, the dry sump, yeah, wow, and all the F2, see, F2, yeah. What's this one? Harley Davidson. I'm not really familiar. I've never been an Harley Davidson fan. I've never really even followed them really. Another Harley Davidson. Ducati Desmo is this one. 850 GTS. Yeah, no, yeah, 860 GTS. The original BM, look, the Boxer. Yeah, wow. And this is what they did. Was the Laverda there? Laverda Jota, yeah. 68. Page 68. Come on. Let's do page 68. It is page 68. Come on, see 68. 68. There are. There's the Jota. Yeah. Didn't we see one the other day? All right, Bubby. I'd much rather be up here in the attic reading books than watching that brain-numbing, brainwashing crap on television. But she wants, you know the wife, she wants you to be there, sitting by the side of her, watching all that shit on the television with all these people that don't belong. I want to watch British people on British television entertaining me. But anyway, let's go and find what we're looking for. Another box full of them here. Oh, these are the ones I'm looking for. The ones I like are the real big, thick books. The big, here we are now. There's just two of them. The big encyclopedias. Classic cars, no. Come on, classic cars, no. And I like just the car, right? Nothing down there. Nothing the driving books. Still got a few motorcycles there. Motorcycles. GTA, the original GTA book there, look. Grand Theft Auto book. No. What was that? Was that one of the... Yeah, they're pushing it now, but they were always out there, weren't they? All the books. Truck and Driver. Is Truck and Driver still going? Anyway, I haven't found the books I'm looking for yet. Keep searching. The original Grand Theft Auto book. San Andreas. I wonder if that should go on eBay. This is going to bring some memories back for you. West German bikes. What was that? Hold on. Yeah. The Bavarian Motor Company, the BMW, yeah. Harley Spain. Spanish bikes. Bultaco, look. Spain, Japan. RD350, we saw that. 250, that is there. And the 250 times. Yeah, 250s, 250 with the 400, the RD. I had an RD 250, didn't I? Look at that. Look at these. You're never gonna, where are you gonna find these photos or who's got the copyrights to them? And what did we look at? An AP50. Look, no, 100N, that one. Who remembers these? Oh dear me. Short of going round the shops, all the vintage shops, all these photos are going to disappear. Look at that for CBX. And the CX 500. Yeah, oh, and the Dream. Now this is the Dream. Before the Super Dream, there was the Dream, wasn't there? Yeah, very, very rare. You don't see many Dreams at all. I think I know where there is one, but you don't see many Dreams. You see plenty of Super Dreams, but you don't see many Dreams, that's all. Not even in the shows. Yeah. Come on, let's keep looking. You don't even get these. Look at the pamphlet. A Rover 200 series. Somebody's gonna go mad over this. Rover 200 series. We had one of these. I think this is the first time when you could just walk into a place and buy it. We went into the Motor House. It's not the Motor House anymore. It used to be on the A5 Watling Street. That was Motor House when it first started, these car supermarkets. And we walked in, I don't know, I think we had about 35 quid tick allowance. All we knew was how much we were going to spend a week, and we came out with one of those. Yeah. Was it 2000? I don't know what it was. But you know, what year was it? Who used to go around all the car garages picking up all the leaflets and the pamphlets, pretending to buy cars and never intended to buy one. We always used to, if a new came, take for a test ride and pick up the leaflets. Who did that and who kept their leaflets? Who's as sad as I am? Oh, what's that? Oh, a Pirelli calendar album. Wow. Okay, come on. We still haven't found what we're looking for. Oh my God, Car Fix It. Who collected all the Car Fix It? I've got the whole range of Car Fix Its. Let's have a look what's in this box. Does it look like it might have them in? Come on, let's have a look at them. No, I don't think so. This would have been the spare Car Fix It. Another book, right, here we are. Now you can see now why am I not allowed to collect any more books, because the place is full of them. I still haven't found the ones I'm thinking of. I'm still looking for the Classic Car International. Look, super bikes. Hold on, is it down here? Automobiles, no. So then we go supercars, more modern, all sorts of cars. No. The automobile, no. The book I'm looking for, Dream Cars, no. All them sort of bigger books. Hold on, and we've got this side to do as well. Let's hold on, I'll put you down. Let's see what I can find. Here's one for our American friends, Cadillac. And where are you gonna find these pictures? Disappeared. Haven't made it onto the thing with the web page is the web page has been put there with the information that person had at that time. Oh, blimey. This is more like it. This is what we were looking at. These books, these big thick books. Wow, there's information in these and pictures in these books. We've got to where we're looking at. Can you see now why I'm not allowed to buy any more books? I'm not allowed to buy any more books, and you can't really argue with that, can you? Let's see if we can find what we're looking for. This book is so old. It's got so many different pictures of models in it. There's no colour pictures. There's no colour pictures in these. It's all black and white. These are all black and it says to present day. Well, present day in this book was a very long time ago. It's a very long time ago. Look. This was before colour printing. Look. Wow. You know, just give you a sort of a flavour. And that's only halfway through. You know, if you're looking for anything particular, I don't think this even goes up to the 70s. Oh no, there's an XJR there. Yeah. What's that? Maybe. Chrysler. No, we'll come back to this in a minute. Let's just flick through these for you. This book. And this represents from 1885 to the present day. Let's try and find out what year the present day was. Look at that! Printed in the United States of America. Blimey, this book was printed in the US of A. Wow. I didn't know that. Come on, you can get sucked in by a book, can't you? You can get sucked in and go off mission. So come on, we're not going to go off mission. We've decided we're not going to go off mission. Let's keep looking. I know of a few others. I was on about the other day, way back in when I was a picture you wouldn't find as the Simca. Who remembers? Was it a Matra Rancho? Well, there was like a pretend 4x4 version of that with that front end on it. A Simca, wasn't it? There's so many cars, so many makes disappeared, isn't there? Anyway, we're getting distracted again. This tells you from 1934 to 1981, and then it went, look, Simca. Hillman, we found it, but we haven't found it. Hillman Avenger, yeah. Hillman had produced a Chrysler Hillman Hunter. Yeah, wasn't that a Hillman Hunter? For the Chrysler era, look. But it hasn't got, it's got the Hillman Imp. It's got the Hillman Avenger. It's got the older Hillmans from 1907 to 1978. We haven't found the picture I'm looking for yet. So just a bit more searching and looking. But again, look, this these encyclopedia, I do like the encyclopedia ones, because these, you know, you can see names. How many names can you see here that have completely disappeared? So look, Sunbeam, Small. Let's go that way. Let's have a flick through there like that. Look, they are. Look, Studebaker. Yeah, the light's in the way, isn't it? Oh, that's better. Standard, yes. Simca. This is where history lies. Riley, another Porsche still going, Peugeot still going. How many of these names that a Nash Metropolitan, remember Morris, yeah, a Morgan, yeah, Morgan's still going. Look at all these Matra. I wonder if there's a Matra Rancho there. Hold on, wait a minute. I knew I had it. A Matra, made in France, from 1965. And then, look, it came up here, look. And this is the Matra Rancho. Who remembers? This is a picture. The rock boxes. They're never gonna. There's no. I don't believe. I'd be very surprised if anyone's ever got a Matra Rancho somewhere. You tell me, what car do you remember that you reckon no longer ever exists, only exists in a memory. The Matra Rancho, do you remember, look? Yeah, 1982. I knew it was somewhere. I've forgotten what we're looking for now. Hillman, yeah. So you can see now why the Amazing Mini, look, yeah. You can see now why I'm not allowed to buy any more books. I found another box. Oh, wait a minute. Is it in this one possibly? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Classic, the Beetle. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Encyclopedia Cars. Nice big thick book. We like these. Let's have a look at that one in a minute. Whoops. Let's what's that one? History of Fast Cars. Fairly new book that is. You can go around these places, can't you? Go these books. There always used to be books for sale. Oh, now that's a wheel. That'll be a nice book to look through. The Encyclopedia Motor Cars. Let's see what this says. Let's have a look at these. We'll have a look at those too. See if we can see what we're looking for. There we are. I found it. Hillman, Great Britain, 1907 till 78. There's the Avenger, isn't it? Yeah, there's the Avenger. Hillman Imp. There we are, look. Hillman below a Hillman Avenger, yeah. Hillman below a 1975 Hunter Topaz. That's really, I believe that's the car we're looking for. That looks like a posher one, doesn't it? See the squareness of it. Rust tile wheels. Who are they? You remember them? Let's see if we get a bigger, better picture of it out of this one. Look again. You've just got to find the right book with it all in. Look. Here's another one. Triumph. And how can I... this is why, first of all, I'm not allowed in here. And second of all, why I'm not allowed to buy any more books. This is why she goes mad. The attic floor is one of these days going to fall through. Can you imagine the weight of all this lot? It took half a day to get it through the hole. Who remembers as a kid picking up this book and going through it over and over and over and over again, looking at all the models, you know, remembering their names. Yeah, Husqvarna, hold on, with Ossa, yeah, we had an Ossa. 250 Trials with a peanut type tank on it. What was it, that one? Yeah, 250 Trial, peanut tank. I'll try and find a picture of that somewhere. Yeah, see if we can find a Montesa, yeah. Bultaco, yeah. Who used to, here we are, we're in the Yams now, are we? Look. Yeah, the XS 750s. Hold on, let's go back down. 250s, the RD 200, 125, RD 125, look. Then the RD 400. Wow. You and your mates are fizzy there. FS 50, an RD 50. Look, an RS 50, 100. Look at this Suzuki. Yeah. These were the bikes that as a kid used to be in the showrooms. The F1, look, Super Sports. After the K4, let's see if we've got the K. The Goldwing is here again, look. Came before that, K4 came before that. See if we've got a K4 in here. We saw one the other day, didn't we? And the M, look, a CB 250 G5, wasn't it? And the 404, look. And the 554. And the 500 twin. Wow, wow, wow. There we are. The G5, the light's in the way, innit? 250 G5 brought up on them. Do you remember that? 250 G5? Dig out the pictures. And the 404, you had a yellow one, didn't you? Yeah. Oh yeah, and the 200, who remembers the CB 200? You do see them. For some reason, they've lasted quite well. You do see some of them come up, redone, you know. And the XLs. Oh, I could spend forever up here in these books. Yeah. Book on the great Barry Sheen. I do like these thicker books. I was always a soft touch. I always had to bring back the biggest, heaviest books I could find. You get the most bang for your buck when you get these big fat books. Let's have a look in this one. Looks a bit more modern. And then we'll have a look at this one. What's this one called? Car Celebration. What's this one? Oh, we might find something in here. Okay, let's do the other one first. Yeah. Look at all the models that are in here. But we've got it, look. Lancer Fluvier Coupe 300 to 301. Woohoo! 300 to 301. 300 to 301. 300 to 301. Ah. Oh, the Delta Integrale. Yeah. There we are. The Lancia Fluvia Coupe. That's what we pulled out of that container today, didn't we? Yeah. The very same one, wasn't it? The very same one. Yeah. The specifications 1970, look. Wow, wow, wow. There's nothing I cannot find here. No. Oh, look at that Miura. Funny enough, I saw one the other day. Very, very rare. I rang Lance immediately. There must have been a show or something, a Diablo. Yeah. But these are more modern about books. Look. Fantastic. So that's that one's. The Thomas Pantera. Do you see that one? The Citroen. It's funny, isn't it? You instantly come into your head. See, these books are going to come to an end. The manufacturers are just not going to spend the money to print them. They're not going to make them, are they? You're not going to get these. These are all going to disappear to all the geeks on the internet. They're all going to be on the internet. Yeah, Alpina. Look. Wow. Pontiacs. Plymouth. Look. Oldsmobile. NSU. Yeah. Look. Mazdas. I know we're flicking through loads of them, but it's not going to happen, is it? This, for the next generation, aren't going to have these to be able to read through or see or remember or talk about. Or how's the modern generation going to be enthused about something if they haven't spent hours and hours flicking through the books, going to the car boot, going to a sale, picking up a book, bringing it home, looking through the books, looking at the pictures, reading particular articles about a thing, and the whole thing just going into your head somehow, and that's what makes you who you are. It's the same as these footballers. You know, these people that follow football, they know all about their football clubs, don't they, and what they did and where and all that sort of a thing. Well, how are we going to bring up the next generation of petrol heads? Do they know everything about everything? Well, I better go down. Well, I better tidy up and then go down. There's a few more boxes over there. That's R&D Fern Transport side. We were talking about sat-navs and books and maps and all that. So I'm just going to show you my maps before we depart this attic and before the roof goes through the rooms. So do you remember the other day I bought a book from the car boot, a map from the car boot, and she went mad. Look at this. This was the old way. This is how we navigated the country. This is how we found a place. You'd run off to the local, you'd get nearby, and you'd dive into the local little shop. You'd dump your truck and you'd run off. You'd hopefully get a red book. The red books were everywhere. Every little town and village used to have one because they were easier to read. You'd navigate your way through. You'd find out where you were, and then you'd hold this between your thumb. So you'd be driving, changing gear, reading the maps, looking at the street names. Right, where am I? Stop, look, stop, go, stop, look. These were all right, but these were a bit of a pain in the butt because you had to open the damn things out, and then you had to remember what you'd seen, and this would be all over the cab. You'd be driving along, you'd fold it, and you'd move it, and you'd fold it again, and that's how you'd navigate your way around. Remember, with an Arctic, not getting stuck, not getting trapped. There's everywhere. Teesside, doing your deliveries, trying to find way before industrial estates, when you had to go to the high street to get rid of your load, when you're delivering to shops, Woolworths and Argoses and Indexes on the high street. Thank God out of town shopping came. Yeah, trying to find poxy places and factories. I mean, now I come across them now and again. Factories in the old town, a bit like, you know, we went to that Worcester sauce place. That had been there for years and years and years, and that's the way. Thank God they've knocked down all these bloody old factories and sent them out up to an industrial estate somewhere. It's made life way more easier than trying to find them. Look at that. Look at these. Look, counties and then towns, and then, you know, working your way through. This used to be our life. We used to live out the books. You know, you never went nowhere without your maps. And how much? What? 95p. Let's see if we can get some old ones. Let's get some real cheap ones. Let's see if we can find some old price stickers on them. Look, this is the office copy. Do not take with you. Obviously, it's an office copy, so it's ended up in, you know, they've had to go get another one. Let's see if it's marked. Let's see if some of the destinations are marked on there. We'll see what shop we were going to, see if we remember. Let's have a quick flavour of who used to make map books. Look, you could get the red ones, and then you got the blue ones, didn't you? And then you got green ones. Then you got the street plan and the street guide ones, didn't you? Brighton, and so then you get really that's just a street plan. 170 for a little tiny thing like that. Saved your life. Look, Bartholomew. Look, where was Aldershot and them? These little paper ones. There was all sorts of different little map books, map makers. Bury St Edmund. I've pretty much been gone. I've been everywhere. Oh, office. Oh, nabbed another one out of the office. Yeah. AA ones. Oh, so many, so many. Something like this. You had to navigate your way with just things like this written, scribbled down. You're trying to find your way. Right, where am I? To the next page. Yeah, probably had 3 or 4 deliveries to do, so you had to try and figure out a route and try and figure out your way, whilst all at the same time actually driving and actually looking and trying to find the street names at the end of the street. You know, you used to see everything. And then, of course, you used to use landmarks. You knew once you'd been a few times. Now you don't look at landmarks. You don't, you know, where this shop was or where that church was or where this post office was. You don't do none of that now. You just follow the damn sat-nav. And then when it all goes tits up, you go, "Ooh, sat-nav told me to come this way, boss." Yeah. The streets really wouldn't have changed much. Then we got these books, didn't we? The bloody pages would rip out of them. Look, they're all bent. AA Street ones. Oh God, I'm looking for a particular one. My favourite one. It's one big book. There's all of the inside of the 25. That's up here somewhere. And then remember, we ain't touched on low bridges yet. You need a low bridge map as well. Yeah, you need a low bridge map to make sure you don't get yourself into bother. Oh. Wow. A Bobby map. I don't remember that one. Yep. Been there, done that. The only reason you know you've been there is because you've got a bleeding latest head of it. And most of these would sort of work still. Most of these would still work. Because the streets don't change much. It's the odd bypass. It's the new estates is the problem in it, finding the new places. So, where are we? Yeah. So, next time you see me in the car boot sale with a handful of maps or a handful of books, you'll give Debbie eyes. That's a low bridge map, is it? No, just a bigger UK map. So next time you see me carrying books back in the car boot, you'll be sure to give me a good hard kick, won't you? Because or remind me I'm not allowed to bring, this is my favourite book now, bring maps or books back to the house, or else the house might collapse around us. Look at this. Oh my God, this is at Amarin. This is the map of the inside of the M25. What would they charge you for this now? What would the look at all these street names, look at the place. Oh, I've done so much work down there. You try and find, this is the map of London. Everything inside the M25. And remember, with the vans, we were delivering to houses, working for Dolphin Bathrooms and Dolphin, what were the, I can't remember, one was bedrooms and one was bathrooms. Yeah, delivering bathrooms to houses and delivering bedrooms stuff on top of anything else that anybody wanted us to deliver. And you finding a street name or a street number of a house is, you think is tough enough. You try and find a house name in a street, you know, it's a nightmare. And people know names of firms and factories, don't they? But they don't know the name of an house, do they? Go up your street. Go 10 yards up your street and ask somebody where the house of a name of a house is. They haven't got a bloody clue. No. Oh, thank goodness for sat-navs. They are a lifesaver. Yeah, they are a lifesaver. Wow. Then, bye-bye attic and books. I better go and see the missus for the evening. This is where they launched from last time. The last one launched. Look, they're up here now on the fence.
So I managed to get up there.
The mother and the baby's up there.
Or the father and the baby, whatever.
They'll launch from there now. You see the baby, we've got tufts still. I don't know how he got up there. But they're ready for the off. The parents are by it and encouraging it and calling it. Yeah. So the pigeon's about to, hopefully that should be the last one this year, isn't it? We've had 2 lots out of the nest this year.
We don't like pigeons.
No. Well, I think they chase the little ones off. I think.
Well, I don't wish them any harm, but
We never used to have pigeons, but apparently pigeons marry for life and nest in the same place every year, don't they?
well, so the bits I've read,
Yeah.
it's not that they do a lot of mess, and they are vermin really.
And it's big poos, isn't it?
And there's plenty of fields around us. They should go over
But we
there.
prefer the little ones come back because we used to have lots and lots of little ones. I think the big ones chase them off.